Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about the homeless millionaire. Yes, that's right, the homeless millionaire. And the same way I say I never, ever envy other people, I never envy their lifestyle. In fact, it encourages me to get to where I want to be. There was a line that Drake said is that I'll see you at the top, take that how you want, or something like that. See you at the top, whether you get there or not, take that how you want. Right? If you're working and you're doing good, then it's not a diss to you. But if you're not doing good and he says see you at the top, you may feel some type of way. So take that how you want. If you're encouraged by success, then surely you would focus on being successful and getting there. But if you're not encouraged by those same things, then of course you'll take that in a negative context, as you wouldn't be able to make it there, or you may feel inferior and unable to make it there. Now, before we get further into this video about the homeless millionaire, I just ask that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, as it would truly help the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I drop a new video. I truly do appreciate that. Today we're going to talk about this man right here. Promoting him for free right now, but Robert Kiyosaki. Why are we talking about Robert Kiyosaki? This must be my good side too, my left side. I'm liking that. But why are we talking about Robert Kiyosaki? Well, Robert Kiyosaki and his wife were both homeless at one point, living in their friend's basement. And some may say that that's not truly homelessness. Well, just like I spoke about Steve Harvey earlier, who was living in his car, when you truly don't have money, when you truly can't decide whether you're kicked out today or tomorrow, when you're as old as you are, you have a wife, you have a family, essentially, it is harder and harder and harder for people to believe in you. Harder and harder and harder for people to believe that you will overcome, that you will be able to do something with yourself. Steve Harvey was 40 when he started to amass some wealth. Robert Kiyosaki was definitely in his late 30s at the very least. And so once you get to that stage of your life, you start to wonder, what are you doing? You start to wonder, why didn't you get the full-time job? Why didn't you commit to anything? Why didn't you soar and go above and beyond? Well, guess what? When you have all these inspirational speakers who say your time is not right now, when you have all these inspirational speakers who say your time is your time and it will come when it comes, the truth is that's all good and well, but it's not for everybody. It's truly not. Not everybody is going to be successful, because not everybody consumes financial content. Not everybody is on the path to financial freedom. Not everybody gets lucky. Sometimes you gotta work hard. Sometimes you gotta put in the extra hours. I would not be where I am today if I did not work very hard. I would not be where I am today if I didn't put in countless hours. This YouTube channel did not blow up overnight, and it will not blow up overnight. I have to continuously put in time, put in effort, and grind. So when people say I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm this, I'm that, all they see is the success. They don't ever see the hard work. They don't ever see what it actually took to get there. They just see, oh wow, yeah, he just started a YouTube channel and it took off. Oh, it's because he already had money. He put 100,000 into this. No, I worked 100,000 hours to get this, right? Averaging over 11 hours a month to get this in watch time and views, and going up every single month. And I'm super, super proud of that, because it shows that my hard work, my shares, my likes, my comments, my subscribers, my family, my base, is all coming together and they're all working on the same goal. So you have a homeless millionaire working and striving to be successful, working and striving to change their life. You can't imagine the struggle. You can't imagine the stress. You can't imagine the pain, the arguments, especially when you're not doing it by yourself. You're doing it with your wife. She has to go through that because of you. You're supposed to protect. You're supposed to provide. You're supposed to do all these things. You can't imagine how that feels like to now be able to smile and say, you know, that I've made it. To now be able to say I learned how to be by following these mentors and X, Y, and Z. A lot of people don't understand that before the success, there is a lot of struggle. Before the success, there's a lot of experience that needs to take place. Before the success, there's a few things that you must go through that so that you learn not to do such X, Y, and Z. I had one person that I listened to. I wouldn't call them a mentor by any stretch of the imagination, but they said you must fail in the stock market before you can succeed. I did not agree with that. I believe that some people can just invest in the S&P 500 and be okay. But maybe I took their talking points too literal, and maybe they meant if you are going to be an active investor, you must fail before you can succeed. And to that, I may just agree with. Because when I was doing options trading, I was succeeding, but eventually I failed. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to stick to dividend stock investing because I understand that this is not going to be a successful strategy for me doing the options trading route. And so dividend investing was the far better route for me, and I'm up 14% on the years thus far. With that being said, we also have to understand that if you took that loss early on, if I now understand option trading is not for me, now as I'm acquiring this wealth, now as I'm acquiring more money, I am not so gullible as to go into a bad investment. I'm not so gullible as to do swing trading or day trading or any other type of trading, because I've done all of those things when I had $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. I'm not going to do those things when I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000, right? We're not going to do those games anymore because I've already been through that. I've already experienced that. And so Robert Kiyosaki won't be homeless anymore. He won't be broke ever again. He's already experienced that. He already knows what that feels like. And for me, growing up, I didn't have much. I was broke for essentially 18 good years of my life. And then when I was in college, I didn't really see money until I was really going out and partying a lot. And I would say maybe my junior year, I was probably the richest in terms of fun and activity. And by my senior year, I was broke again, trying to struggle and graduate. So all I can tell you is I was essentially broke my whole life, right? And so from being broke, I understand I don't want to be back there. There are some people who are just getting broke right now because they were pampered, they were catered to, they had all their school trips paid for, they had all the best sneakers, they had all the best stuff growing up. They could drive the cars at 16 and 17, their father or mom's car. They could eat whatever they wanted. They can play any video game they wanted. There was everything that was afforded to them. They lacked nothing. Those are the people who sometimes now struggle with understanding credit cards, understanding saving, understanding budgeting, understanding you can't have everything right now. Right? Sometimes you need to struggle a little bit before you are shown the way, before you are shown how to be successful, how to succeed in this new environment. Robert Kiyosaki was homeless. His wife was homeless. They struggled. They now understand that in order to not struggle again, they cannot put themselves in those situations. They must buy real property. They must buy real estate. They must buy gold or whatever it is else, silver that they like to invest in. They must focus on what they know. Focus on what works. Focus on the assets that supply their lifestyle. Focus on the assets that allow them to live how they live. These books, these commodities, these consumer goods that they're selling to you, right? And so because of that, they have me now selling for free. And so, what all I'm saying is sometimes it truly does take some suffering in order to achieve something in life, because a lot of people are are feeling as though they still deserve everything right now. And the problem with that is that if you live for now, you're never going to invest in your future. And so that was the point of this whole entire conversation. Invest in your future. That's the whole point of this channel, is to invest in your future. If you do that, you will surely be successful. Do not worry about right now. Do not worry about what anybody else is doing or how anybody else is living and having fun. You will have all that fun at your own pace. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.